Okay, so guess what? Ron Hale is fired.
No, Jim. Ron left on his own accord.
I shoot out Ron for deliberately rewriting that script and passing it around to the entire cast. He is not on the writing staff, therefore, it's an unauthorized act. That's a big no-no around here.
Yes, it was. However, Ron told me last night that he was quitting the show. His rewrite of that script was a last-minute attempt to see what he could get away with. I thought he would have loved his plot to murder Delia because of his determination to beat evil spirits out of her. Roger would have made the perfect cannibalist, and an Easter feast at Ryan's featuring Delia's dead body as the main course was bound to have us win our time slot.
Who needs that chicken shit anyway? If Ron doesn't believe in our direction for Ryan's hope, he is not a member of our show. People need to change with the times. If I have to end up firing all our vets and fan favorites in order to fulfill my mission, so be it.
I just talked to Feurer and Ritzer, and they told us that Mark Hudson is interested in becoming the new Roger Coleridge.
Ah, perfect. I think he will be the best choice. My other selections were Russ Tamblyn, Michael Lembeck and children's singer Raffi. Beards are the key factor in this recast. However, Mark is perfect.
Russ, maybe. Michael Lembeck is too young. Besides, he'd rather direct than act nowadays. With Raffi in the role, I don't think viewers would buy Roger Coleridge suddenly becoming jovial, running around all the time, guitar in hand, playing Octopus Garden and Banana Phone all day.
Megan, you should get into stand-up. Will you go out with me tonight?
Do you have the condoms, whipped cream and strawberries?
Yes, they're in my cooler, hidden in the back of my Volvo.
Do that to me one more time.
You bet I will, sexy. Anyway, back to business. Nicole Orth-Pallavicini just informed me that she is shooting a movie this summer and may need to take a few months off from the show. We need to find a temporary replacement for Jill.
We should start looking immediately. How about Terry Hatcher? She may be a little young, but I guess if we didn't cast Michael Lembeck as Roger, we'd be contradicting ourselves by hiring her.
True. How about Lisa Peluso?
Not possible. She's still playing Ava Masters on Loving.
You know I still want to destroy Loving. I'll hire Lisa away with a better salary and into a role that has a much longer fan following in history.
That's going to be tough, but if you have any good ideas in kidnapping her, be sure to let me know. That just reminded me about Roya Menyo, the actress who used to play Ava before Lisa Peluso did. She looks a lot like Jill too.
Roya, no. She looks too Hispanic.
She's of French descent, not Spanish.
Somehow, she doesn't scream Jill to me.
Well, should we contact Feurer and Ritzer for additional suggestions?
No, I've got it. If my cannibalism plot works out this spring, and we win the ratings war, I have a Jill recast that will keep us on top. This could be so successful that Nicole may not even have to return as Jill after her movie is done shooting.
Who is it?
Oprah Winfrey.
I beg your pardon?
Oprah. She will put a twist on Jill's current plotline as president of Lady Glaucome, the cosmetics company that bought out Meredith Drake.
Earth to Jim. You do know that Oprah is black, right?
Of course I do.
Why would you suggest Oprah when you turned down Roya Menyo for looking too Hispanic? Oprah looks the least like Jill out of all the actresses we mentioned.
Will you let me explain? Jill will be attacked at the Lady Glaucome factory and be thrown over an industrial catwalk into a vat of skin cream that will cause her to go through reverse vitiligo. After she recovers, her skin permanently becomes black.
I have to admit, that sounds your genius, Jim. There's only one problem. Oprah's talk show tapes in Chicago 5 days a week. There is no way she'd be able to make tapings of Ryan's Hope in New York City. Also, ABC already announced months ago that she will be starring in Brewster Place, a weekly drama based on last year's miniseries. You better cross her off the list.
Who knows if Brewster Place is going to be a hit? If it gets cancelled after 2 weeks, I'm going to do all I can to have Oprah join our cast. I can't wait to execute convoluted plots like the one I'm hatching for Jill Ryan.
I don't know. The women of Brewster Place scored huge ratings last year. The odds of getting Oprah look pretty slim.
I'm keeping her on my list. I still want Jill to turn black. If Oprah's a no-go, then I will get Debbie Allen or Janet Jackson.